What's up, my friend? Today I'll be reacting to Meet America Flying Aircraft Carrier. Not sure what's going on here. Is this actually real? But before I go into that, can I ask you for one thing? If you can leave a like on this video, thank you so much for that, my friend. This is the best way to show support. If you can subscribe, oh man, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Now, link for the original video in my description. You guys end up recommending this one quite a lot. So, I mean, let's play it. Okay. Ooh, beast of aircrafter.
Flying aircraft carriers. A really genius idea?
Oh no, is this actually real? Oh man, no, this looks like, no. This looks like some type of Hollywood stuff.
Really genius idea?
Yeah, this is not real, right? This is... no chance. How can you put something so heavy in the air? Okay. Oh, okay, this is fake. Okay, never mind. I was getting a bit... my mind was completely exploding. Wait, those type of stuff is real? I was like, no chance at all.
Whether it's because of the helicarrier from the Marvel Universe seen in such films as The Avengers, or the retro Art Deco-inspired mobile airstrip from Sky Captain and The World of Tomorrow, sci-fi fans just can't seem to get enough of such flying aircraft carriers. In theory, it probably seems like a perfect solution. A carrier that can fly over land, water, and become a floating base in the sky. It's unlikely, however, that such a weapon platform would, or even could be constructed. Forgetting the fact that the scale of such a craft would like...
Okay, can you imagine the energy that you would have to spend to put this thing in the air? This would be complete... I think this is impossible. I get the idea... I think we know more or less how this could work, but the energy will be crazy. Building something like this, I cannot even imagine the price. Look, I reacted to a couple of aircrafts that America have. The old one was 8.5 billion, the new one was 13 billion. Imagine this, this will be 100 billion. Forget about it.
Likely bankrupt a small nation, it would require a construction facility to be purpose-built just to handle the project, and much of the technology to keep it afloat remains well beyond reality. However, the concept of a carrier in the sky has been something military thinkers have considered, but in far less high-tech ways than movie magic allows. The U.S. Navy was actually the first to pioneer the concept of a flying carrier, and it began construction of two rigid airships, the USS Macon and the USS Akron, in the late 1920s. Neither of these airships had a runway, but instead each carried 5 lightweight Curtiss F-9C Sparrowhawk biplane fighters that could be launched and recovered through a hook system that lowered them into the airstream.
Okay, not as impressive as the initial idea that we saw in the video, but this is still crazy impressive, you know. I did not even know, okay, I'm a bit ignorant on this stuff, I have to admit, but I never knew what those type of balloons, you know, are made for. I never understood what's the idea behind this.
The airships had some advantages. These were twice as fast as surface ships of the era, could fly over land, and could see much further over the horizon than any surface ship. But each also had some serious disadvantage. The biggest being that bad weather made the airships difficult to control and essentially grounded them. Tragically, both airships suffered notable accidents. In April 1933, USS Akron crashed into the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of New Jersey, killing 73 out of 76 personnel on board.
Oh, wow.
While 2 years later, the USS Macon suffered a less serious crash, which killed 2 of its 83 crew and passengers.
So I said I call those balloons, but that's not the correct name, I guess.
The United States Air Force considered a flying carrier concept during the Cold War, but it was far less ambitious and involved a Republic F-84 Parasite fighter that could be launched from the belly of a B-36 Peacemaker nuclear bomber for reconnaissance operations. This was followed by a slightly more ambitious plan that would transform the interior of a Boeing 747-200 into a hangar in the sky for a dozen or so small jet fighters that could be launched and recovered. This one never went further than the planning stage, while the Flight Dynamics Laboratory claimed it was possible. How possible or practical remains the issue.
To be honest, looks like a tremendous idea. You know, imagine Boeings are so big. If you have a Boeing full of other planes, that can be very impactful, against the enemy.
All of these concepts were seriously flawed and were really attempts to find a solution for a problem that didn't exist. To put it bluntly, there's no reason to develop a flying aircraft carrier because there's simply no need for a flying aircraft carrier. Long-range bombers can reach any point on the globe already, and a flying aircraft carrier would be a flying target. Aircraft carriers on the water are protected by destroyers and submarines, and unless similar craft could be built to fly alongside this mothership, it couldn't be properly protected. Even with such screening aircraft, it isn't too hard to see how a missile or just a kamikaze could all too easily take out such a craft. This doesn't mean the entire concept is flawed, however. A more realistic solution might be one conceived by defense contractor Dynetics with support from DARPA. It involved launching an X-61A Gremlin air vehicle, an unmanned drone, from a C-130 that could be used in a variety of missions, including reconnaissance. But it isn't too hard to see how it could be utilized in a combat role as well. The ability to launch and recover a drone at least offers the very practical ability to send a drone to regions not otherwise readily accessible. But for now, the flying aircraft carrier is best left in comic books and the movies.
Okay, the drone stuff, again, another tremendous idea, I feel like. And that seems quite more easy to make. But let's be real, if at the end I will actually take a look at that stuff again at the beginning, because that was crazy badass. Imagine seeing that in the air. Oh, man. Look, you look at this, and this is already so impressive. Can you imagine? Oh, I cannot actually. Beautiful, actually. I love the American carriers. Beast of a ship. This is the king of seas. Actually, the king of the ocean, never mind. Such monsters. Come on, this is why you don't mess with America, right? So fantastic. Holy smokes. This was a great video, actually. Short one, but a good one. Okay. Let me go back because I want to see this one more time. I thought this was so amazing to see, even though I know it's fake now, but come on. Look at that.
Flying aircraft carriers. A really genius idea?
Oh, man. Who knows, eventually, maybe in 100 years, this will be possible. There was also another image that I thought was crazy to see. I don't think this is super important, but I don't know. I love this stuff.
It's unlikely, however, that such a weapon platform would or even could be technology to keep it afloat.
Yeah, come on, look at this. Imagine being a city. This city is the enemy, and they see stuff like this approaching. Yeah, this would be the end of the war, automatic. Impossible to destroy this in the air. Seems like it's not, but I want to think it is. So, my friends, do not forget to leave a like. Really enjoyed reacting to this one. Again, military stuff, most of the time blows my mind, and this one was no different. So if you can leave a like, I would appreciate that quite a lot. Do not forget to subscribe, all the good stuff. See you guys next time. Bye, my friends.